Hey, 762 by 39. Klishnikov. I'm doing a review here on the CZ512. This is a relatively new rifle to the CZ market, and they do make them chambered in 17 HMR, 22 WMR, or 22 Magnum, and 22 long rifle. Again, these are made by CZ in the Czech Republic, sold and imported through CZ USA. First off, we'll go around. The mechanism that they're using is a very reliable and a system they designed themselves. This bolt actually has a dual recoil spring located here in the rear, and it has really good lockup. And brand new, I never had no problems shooting any rounds, no break-in time, nothing like that. This is a polymer fiberglass reinforced lower, and then here in the upper, this is a 7075 T6 aluminum receiver. So that uses two different types of materials. Of course, the trigger guard here is polymer. Your bar safety and your trigger are both metal. This having a 5.5 pound trigger. The stock is a beechwood type stock. Very nice stock. Very professionally done. Smooth. Nicely finished. Of course, here are the iron sights that do come with the rifle. Currently, I'm not using them because I do have a scope I'm using currently on here. You can see that I do have a PROSTAFF, which is a NIKON scope, and this is the RIMFIRE edition. Sporting it with some, where are these? Leopold scope rings specifically made for this rail. Basically for types of rails like this. Like I said, this is a PROSTAFF NIKON, and I believe that yeah, see, it says Rimfire 22LR, but it'll work with a 22 Magnum just the same. Now this is a 3x9 scope, as you can see, 9 power all the way to your 3 power. Very, very good scope. Quality is superb on this. I had zero problems with it. Fantastic sighting it in 100%. No issues whatsoever. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is beechwood stock right here and the fore end. Of course, we have a CZ always produces cold hammer forged barrels, as that is originally a European type thing. And yes, very, very good quality rifle. Barrel as well. Here we have a BLACKHAWK. I think it's a BLACKHAWK. Yeah, it's a BLACKHAWK Bipod. I like the larger one. For when I'm, sitting down on a bucket or something, I don't have to land the ground. I can extend it far enough where I can still sit up upright and have a good bipod. Front sight here is domed, protected and covered. Like I said, I have not used the iron sights as of yet because I currently use a scope. Sorry for the dirt that's on it. I shoot it all the time, but it sets. And my fan likes to get dirt all over it, so. believe that the MSRP on these things is about 550, maybe 6. Again, CZ512, made in Czech Republic, CZ USA, Kansas City, Kansas. Here we have a 10-round detachable box magazine. It does hold 10 rounds, single stack. It originally comes with a 5-round magazine. I'm sure the 22 LR probably has a higher count magazine, it being a smaller round. But it does come with 1.5. I paid extra $30 for this, and that's a 10-round magazine. So the magazines call for a pretty high premium. Of course, that they make their magazines to accept both 17 and 22, and that's the HMR and WMR rounds. Here, your magazine release is pretty small, but it is pretty easy to find. When you're shooting, it's easy to eject. It does eject the magazine quite easily and truly, no problems there. Again, there's the caliber of this rifle. 22 Winchester Magnum round, WMR. And again, this is a bar safety. The weird thing about this gun is that you actually have to have it on fire for it to charge. So when you're charging it, and if it's not on fire, as you'll see here, it won't go fully. You see, now it'll go fully to the rear because it's on fire. But when I put it on safe, of course you can see the white ring right here. It will not charge fully to the rear, as far as I can get it. That's one thing I don't like about it, is that you actually have to put it on fire to charge a round, which potentially could be bad because you have a round in the chamber and it's not on safety and it could go off. Not likely, but a lot of possibilities could happen when it comes to a firearm. If you're not careful, especially when your options are limited in terms of that. I would definitely recommend this rifle. This is a high quality, extremely high quality made rifle by CZ. Of course, CZ makes all great products, very popular company, especially with the pistol shooters, CZ75. Whatever may have, they make great hunting rifles, shotguns. And now that they make this, the 22 Magnum semi-auto, it's that much better. Of course, y'all that knows, 22 Magnums are actually really hard to find that are in semi-auto, unless you're fortunate to have a 1022 Magnum, which calls for a $700 premium because they no longer make them. And I can actually bet my bottom dollar that this rifle is way more dependable than a 1022 Magnum, because they did have reliability issues with that specific rifle. That's why they stopped making them. And I guess they didn't call for such a high demand like just a regular long rifle. But if you're looking for a good semi-automatic 22 Magnum rifle, I would definitely recommend a CZ512 rifle. Like I said, do have a high-grade alloy 7075 T6 aluminum, and this is forged upper. You do have a polymer fiberglass embedded lower. This is all embedded, free float as well. This rail, I didn't mention that this is a free float rail upon this, so it's very accurate 22. And again, it is cold hammer forged barrel. You do have beautiful beechwood stock, and you do have a 4-end both beechwood. It does not come with a bipod. You do have to buy that separately, and the scope as well. Only thing that came with it was just the rifle itself, a 5-round magazine, and that's it, just with the iron sights. You can find them probably for $450 at a gun shop, but I believe the MSRP for $6 or more. For this Nikon, it's about a $200+ scope. For the RIMFIRE edition, not sure much the PROSTAFF in general cost, but a very good, high quality, reliable scope. Before I turn it off, see if I can get some reticle in there. Maybe y'all can actually see what the reticle look like. Yeah, there we go. See, if you see it, you can see the bullet drop underneath the crosshairs. So it's actually a really nice addition there that you can, it's a ballistic reticle. So I would definitely recommend it. And the lenses are coated. It's all purged, everything waterproof. So yeah, I definitely recommend the rifle. Of course, there's dust on it from it sitting in last time I shot it. But yeah. So CZ 512 22 Magnum semi-automatic rifle. I'll probably make another video of me breaking it down and showing y'all the internals and everything and how it operates. Appreciate it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Got any questions or comments? Of course, always feel free to leave them. Be respectful and everything. But hope you enjoyed the video, guys. You have a good day. Here we go. check it out real fast. Pause the video. Well, there's a group right there. Pretty good group. It's about 50 yards away. Again, it's a CZ512 22 WMR. Good scope. I'm using a Nikon PROSTAFF RIMFIRE edition. It's a 3x9x40, I believe, or 50. I'm not sure. But I know it's a 3x9, and it is a PROSTAFF RIMFIRE. So that is it's a 50-yard group right there. Pretty good. That was a flyer. Y'all, one where I did 2 shots pretty quick. It was my mistake, and it flew off. So yeah, unfortunately, it's a little bit more wider than what I wanted, but overall, that's a pretty good tight group. Scope's pretty dead on. So hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, that's a CZ512 22 WR. I'll be doing a review on that soon. Thanks y'all for watching.